So two of my team members and one of my YouTube subscribers came back to me and said, "Oh, I'm following your video and I'm trying to um, migrate my HPT and I cannot see anything." I'm like, "What? What do you mean by you can't see anything? Follow my video, follow the steps, do exactly what I do in my video tutorial, and you will be able to migrate your assets." So when the first person sent me their screenshot, I'm like, this is weird. Then the second person sent me their screenshot. I'm like, no, I need to look into this. So if you have been wondering, where did my HPT deposit address disappear to? I'm here to put your worries at bay. Everybody's HPT address is no longer there, as you can see from my screen. So the deadline that we heard that last week, HPT, and or you may have heard that Daoversal will be closing down the hyper community side of things. Well, last week deadline, it's been confirmed now based on what we are seeing in our back office that the HPT side of things has been closed out. And I'm sure you've heard that come, I think on Thursday, which is the end of February, Daoversal will be closing out the hyper community side of things. So you will no longer be able to transfer or to migrate your assets over to Daoversal from the hyper community platform. So please ensure that you jump on it and make sure that yourself, your account is done, your team and everyone on your team's account are done and completed before the end of the month. Please make sure that you jump on it. You don't want to know that this is an opportunity for you to recoup your funds that you invested in Hyperverse and you didn't do anything about it. The doors are closing on February, the end of February, which is, I think, Thursday. Okay, so make sure you jump on it. Make sure you tell your team. Make sure you tell your team and your friends, everybody that was in Hyperverse. Tell everyone to jump on it and get their account sorted out by Thursday. So as I've said to my team members, I'm going to have to look into this because this is weird. You know, my HPT address was there. And so I thought, let me jump in my back office and have a look to see what's going on. Because if one person's HPT address is not there, then you kind of think, okay, they may have done something wrong. But when you see 2 and 3 persons, you think, nah, something is up. Something is up. So I came and had a look in my back office, which I'm sharing with you on the screen. And as you can see, I no longer have any HPT address. So as you would imagine, that deadline was last week. Everyone's HPT address is now taken out and nobody can migrate any more of their HPT from your hyper community platform. Okay, so let me just walk you through, like before you were able to use HPT, 10% HPT to buy land, right? So if I just go here, so let me go back here and show you. So if I go to deposit address, as I've shown you before, as you can see, everything is there except the address. So normally you would have the long number and letters under here, or you would be able to copy the address here. There's nothing here. So HPT has been taken out. So we no longer have an HPT token, okay? So if I go to land, remember we were able before to buy land. Sorry, we were able to buy bronze land and above, right? So we were able to buy bronze land and above with 10% HPT and 90% fresh funds or new money. So if I go here, for example, and click on bronze land, and I'm going to just pretend as if I'm going to buy a bronze land. So I'm going to click on subscribe. And when this screen pops up, normally, or if you've ever bought bronze land and above, or ever bought any land, well, it shouldn't be any land, it's bronze land and above, because with stone land, you have to spend 100% new money. But from bronze land and above, you would see a drop-down menu giving you different options with just DU, HPT plus DU, etc., etc. So as you can see from my screen, there's no longer a drop-down menu with HPT because HPT has now been taken out of our back office and we are no longer able to buy bronze land and above with 10% HPT. It will have to now be 100% new money, okay, or rewards from your other land that you're staking. Okay, so I wanted to show you that there's no longer any drop-down menu with an HPT option here. So we cannot use HPT anymore because it no longer exists in our back office. Okay, so that's that part. And if I just go here and show you something else before I finish out on the video. So again, if this is your first time on the channel, my name is Yulin. I haven't said that in a while, aka Web Girl. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome and great to have you here. If you've always visited the channel, thank you so much again for your time. And thank you again for stopping by. So I'm just going to show you, if I click on my, to the right of my HPT, I'm going to click on details and I'm going to click on search. And then let me show you what comes up. Right, it's taking its time. Let's click on search again. I hope it comes up so I can show you. There you go. Right, so as you can see, I had initially 25,474, sorry, 25,476.0713 in my account. I've used 10% HPT to buy my first bronze LAN. So as you can see, minus 10 HPT was deducted here. And then that was on the 16th of December. And on the 3rd, which is this month, on the 3rd of February, I bought another bronze LAN with 10% HPT and 90% fresh funds. And you can see that I've used my HPT. I just wanted to show you the historical data so that you could see that, you know, it was factual. We were able to use HPT before because it existed before. But now you can no longer use HPT, I'm afraid. That's now been taken out of our back office, and the only token that we have now are, if I go to asset again, so even though it's still showing here, it doesn't exist. You can't use it because it no longer exists. There's no deposit address. But of course, you've got your DU, which is your aka your USDT, and then you've got your DC, which you've brought over from the hyper community, which is what you use to buy your TFA pack. Okay, guys, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Make sure that you subscribe and show me some love. So that's it, guys. That's it in a nutshell. I wanted to just update you to let you know that the HPT address has been taken out and we no longer have access to HPT as a token. However, you've got your DC, and the DC is, you know, of greater value to us coming from the Hyperverse community, because that's what you will use to buy your TFA pack. And when your first TFA pack is charged up to 100%, then you can buy your second TFA pack, and you don't have to buy it in sequential order. If you've got 50,000 and above, your second TFA pack can be the $50,000 pack, which would be, whilst I'm talking about it, I'll just go there, which would be this pack, your 50K pack. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you for your time. There's nothing that you're going through today that you and God can get through together. You're great, you're awesome, you're wonderful, and you don't need Yulin to tell you that, because you already know you're great. Okay, take care, and I'll catch you in the next video. Walk good. God bless you. Bye-bye.